Wow, what a game for Manchester United. These are going to be your player ratings from the game. Let's get straight into it. Starting off with Sen Lamon in goals. I thought he was very, very good today. Made some very good saves. Again, on the penalty, I think it's just poor from Maguire, really. I think Lamont had it covered. There was no need for him to kind of go out in that position. He made some very good saves, claimed some good crosses. His distribution was good. As I said, he made some decent saves. Fulham did have some driving shots, and there were some decent saves in there from Le Mans. If you don't get the clean sheet, I mean, but that Kevin goal is fantastic. And the first Fulham goal, again, it's a difficult goal to stop, really. Um, but I think Le Mans, he's been a very, very life changing keeper. Like, he just does the simple things right. Low down save, what he needs to do, competent goalkeeper. So I'm giving him a 6 out of 10. Right back Dallo. Now Dallo's just secretly going under the radar, just doing his thing. We do kind of forget. Like Dalot seems like he has been at the club for years, but he is only not only, but he is 26, which is the same age as Cunha and Mbermo, which is outrageous in itself. But I think Delo, as I said, last 3 games, he started all 3. He's done a very, very good job. Defensively did all right today. Defended well as the back post. I think he was inverting very well as a back 3, allowing Luke Shaw to go up. There were times where Delo was up the pitch and he could have very well got an assist as well. So I think Delo recently, as I said, his performances are going under the radar. He's been quite comfortable defensively. And again, he hasn't got found out. And I think, listen, Delo's just one of those players. Today, I think he was a 7 out of 10. Right centre back Harry Maguire. I mean, what a colossal display. He's been another player under Carrick that's just seemed to flourish. Three out of 3 games started, 3 wins, a clean sheet against City. Obviously today, I thought he defended very, very well when he needed to. Again, he could have done better on the goal that he gave away for the penalty. I just don't think Maguire needed to put his foot in there, and Le Mans had it covered. So I think that's the one downside of Maguire's game. But other than that, aerially he was very good. I think he bullied him and Martinez today, who I talk about, bullied Jimenez today. Aerially on the ground, they were very aggressive. Made some good blocks in there as well. And listen, Maguire, another one, just going about his game, good performances. So I'm gonna give Maguire. Listen, he'd get probably a 7 for his game, but he did make that little mistake, which could have cost United the game. So I'm gonna penalise him to a 6, which is not bad. Martinez, listen, this is someone who we know the quality that he has. It's just all about, can he stay fit, number one, and can he actually show it on the pitch? I think he showed it today. While he is one of the best centre backs in the league, I think he was physical. He's locked up Haaland, had a good game against Arsenal today, was fantastic. And I think for me, what we're seeing with Martinez is he's just someone who can make a line breaking pass. I think his partnership with Maguire is quite complementary, and they go together well. Again, he's a very decent defender. I like the runs that sometimes he goes on. He can put a decent cross into the box. So yeah, Martinez for me gets a 7. Now Luke Shaw, World Cup pending Luke Shaw, out of contract Luke Shaw. It's probably the best Luke Shaw you're going to see. He's played the most minutes out of every Manchester United player this season. Another 90 minutes again today. Like, listen, something needs to be said about Luke Shaw in terms of where's this sort of fitness come from. I know where it comes from. He wants to be in that World Cup squad and he wants to get a new deal probably at United. I think Shaw today was very solid defensively. Went forward a bit. I thought his end product was a bit off, but I think he defended well when he needed to. So I'd give him a 6 out of 10. Into midfield, Casemiro, man of the match for me. Getting an 8 out of 10. Like, this guy, class. He's the definition of class is permanent and form is temporary. Because this guy was class today. Just everything he did, from the no look pass to the assist that he had to the goal, that he scored. I mean, Casemiro from set pieces is elite, and we are really gonna miss him. And how do you really replace Casemiro? Because he's someone who, for me, has been vital in this team. Defensively, he's very good. Just makes a simple pass. He was having a very, very good game. That no look pass is a joke. The header was unbelievable. And listen, like, he's been fantastic, and it's going to be sad to see him leave. I think it's the right decision, but how do you replace a guy who's eerily fantastic, got the know-how and mentality and experience as Casemiro, got the goal threat of Casemiro? Like, it's going to be very difficult to do so. But again, he's got 14 games left or 15 games left now. He needs to show in every game that we know he can. And again, you look how the game went when Casemiro come off. I think it was 2-0 when he went off, so it just shows you he's a very important player. Now, Manu, listen, people said he couldn't run. People said he's not physical enough. Manu today was brilliant. The way in which he protects the ball, the way in which he makes passes, he's just fantastic. And I think Manu, 3 out of 3. start for him and the Carrick as well, which again is a good. I think he had a very dominant display today in that midfield. I think we did get bypassed a bit more than we did against Arsenal and City, but I think that's because we were more there was more gaps for players to exploit. But I thought Mainoo was fantastic. He's someone who can pass the ball. As I said, he complements Casemiro very, very well. And the fact that he was being benched for Ugarte is a shambolic decision. And Ruben Amorim will have to pay for his crimes at one point. In the number 10, Bruno, now again, he's someone who went quietly under the radar. I think defensively, in terms of his work off the ball, was brilliant today. But listen, he gets 2 assists. He needs 9 assists in 14 games to get the most in the league. Like this guy, 12 assists this season, 5 goals in the league. It's absolutely fantastic. And again, it wasn't like oh wow, Bruno Fernandes was kind of the best player on the pitch, because we had so many good players today. But again, on another day, he easily gets man of the match, and I was very impressed by that performance. As I said, it was a leader's performance, 2 assists. The assist was fantastic. Was it 2 assists? Yeah, 2 assists. The Sesko one, which was a brilliant pass, and he did very good work to dummy the ball, go around Bassi, who again isn't an easy player to go against. Puts a cross into the box, gets the goal for Sesko. The first one, brilliant chip into Casemiro, and a great header. So yeah, Bruno for me gets a 7.5. He's easily the contender. Him and Casemiro are probably the main contenders for man of the match for me. Now on the right, Ahmad. Listen, Ahmad in the first half had Robinson on toes. Second half was a bit more difficult for him, but I thought again his defensive work rate was good. Had that one early shot which was a decent save by Len. I don't think it was quite in the corner. I give the Ahmad a 6.5 today. Moving on to Cunha. Got the winning goal. Got a brilliant goal today, which was fantastic. A great strike into the roof of the net. I think he's playing with a bit more confidence. He himself was a bit. You can see he was furiated with the fact that he hasn't got as many goals and assists that he has. I think now that's maybe 7 or 8 goal contributions this season from Cunha, which is good. He's chipping in with goals. He's getting a few assists. His off the ball movement was good. He did well we couldn't get Harry Wilson into the game. So yeah, I thought Cunha for me 7 out of 10. Now Mbeumo through the middle again. Mbeumo didn't score today, but I thought a lot of his off the ball work was good. He pressed. He had that one chance where he went through, which his touch was a bit off. But I think defensively he was good. I'd give him a 6 out of 10. Now the subs. Yoro comes on, I give him a 6. Mazraoui gets a 6. I'm trying to think who else come on. Sesko. Listen, Sesko, man. The guy deserved the moment. A goal at the Stretford end, 94th minute, Fergie time. A man of the match. So a match-winning moment, which is potentially man of the match worthy. But listen, I'm so happy for Sesko, and I think he gives us a different sort of option. He's more of a physical player than Mbeumo. He can win second balls. You probably do need a target man in the game against Spurs. But listen, I think Sesko for me gets an 8 out of 10. A winning goal. What a performance. He could have scored in his early first touch, but again didn't. Now Michael Carrick. Let me rate Carrick. Carrick for me, listen, he can't do no wrong at the moment. His subs impacted the game, scored the winning goal against Fulham. His sub against Arsenal, Cunha comes on, gets the goal, and link up with Sesko, who come on as well. His goal against the winner against City, scored by Dolgu, assist from Cunha, who come on the pitch. So listen, he can't do no wrong at the moment. 3 wins out of 3, 9 goals. Is it 9 goals? 8 goals scored. 9 out of 9 points. I've got to give him an 8 out of 10. What a performance. What he's done with his team is truly remarkable, and you have to give him a lot of credit because, listen, we know this team has looked fragile. Fletcher said it himself before he left. So, yeah, big shout out to Carrick. Man of the match. Got to give it to Casemiro, man. The no-look pass, the goal as well was fantastic, and his overall display was brilliant.